So I'm in the heart of Tokyo, and I need to clean the fence with my shirt. That's what I do usually. So I'm on my way to my Arts and Design Discovery Channel Japan program shooting, where I am the MC, and it is a perfect time to talk about beauty. Earlier I discussed beauty and how it is, not really appropriate to talk about beauty because nowadays, it's a politically suspect concept, and it is quite interesting to read the New Yorker review about the Queen's Gambit, in which the protagonist was portrayed by dashingly beautiful actress, and I'm really bad with proper names, and no offense, but I cannot recall what the actress's name was. And anyways, it was a beautifully conducted, executed drama series. Of course, I enjoyed every second of Queen's Gambit. The ending was also perfect, with the chess player going into the street chess players in Russia, despite all these political confrontations between Russia and the US involving chess. And so it was a really well thought of drama, but yet the New York article criticized that chess player, the protagonist, should have been played probably more homely or average looking person, which of course is a kind of awkward to discuss, because to say somebody is homely, it's not really what we should be doing at this time of age. And but the argument is there: should the protagonist of a drama series be always beautiful, always gorgeous? And the confounding factor is that the original novel, published in Canada, I think, Queen's Gambit, or another title, I'm not familiar with the facts, portrayed a girl who is, average on every aspect. I mean, she was not strikingly beautiful, but she played chess rather well. So that was the way to make headways in her life. And so the whole point was that this average-looking girl made a revolution, so to speak, in her life through chess. So that was the original message the New Yorker article argued. And is it appropriate to cast an actress who is beautiful as the chess player, main character of the drama series? Now, this is really difficult because we are accustomed to the idea that the feature films that we see portray people with attractive outlooks, and what is the justification for that? It's really difficult. But I think it was courageous on the part of the New Yorker article to address this question, because we take lookism for granted in a way when it comes to the entertainment business. Mind you, Japan has its share of this implicit bias or preference for good-looking people in the portrayal of drama and cinema. I think probably the Japanese entertainment industry is more naive in that aspect. The so-called idol culture glorify the good-looking people, no matter how well they may be in terms of dancing and singing and so on. I mean, as far as somebody is good-looking, it doesn't really matter. That seems to be the attitude of the Japanese entertainment industry, especially when it comes to young females. So there's a problem there. So, but I sometimes wonder. When I was a greatest student at physics department in University of Tokyo, I took a German literature class, and It was by Sho Shibata, the famed novelist and University of Tokyo professor, about the Faust. And of course, this is a opus magnum by Goethe, and in it, Professor Shibata discussed, it's possible, at least in the world portrayed by Goethe, that people with ugly appearances, people with, repellent outlooks, could have the most beautiful and profound thought, and there was no dissociation. There was no association between what you would think and you would feel, and your external appearances, which of course makes sense. But too often we associate looks with the mental condition, and that is certainly a problem. Anyway, so that was my observation as I make way to the Discovery Japan channel on arts and design, and I'll be enjoying the shooting with my very humble looks to present the case. See you around.